this author, 𝗀𝗵𝗿, has this book called I Can Do Hard Things. It's affirmations for children.
Okay.
And it's really good. It's really, really good. And so that's what I was telling myself. I can do hard things. You know, but I'm not saying it like that. I'm saying, you got this, Frankie. You got this.
Because I was going to ask you, when you're in these organizations, because you've worked for government, and government is huge. It's not small. There's a lot of people there. There's a lot of different titles. And I can tell you, just working in those spaces, those titles can be a little intimidating.
Yes.
So what gives you the courage to say, yes, I'm here. I don't want to stay here. I'm going to go after that. What?
The first thing was the outbreak response that I did. You know, you realize, oh, I can do this. I can do something like this. The second is, if you show up in a space and you've done your research and you come in and you honestly give thoughtful feedback, people are going to continue to ask you your feedback. Now, all of a sudden, it's known, oh, I talked to Frankie about this, you know? And so you are a person who stands by their word and whose word is important. It has value.
I'm getting chills as she says that, because her words aren't fluff. Because I've had the personal experience of working with Frankie. What she's saying is true. Like, when she leaves the space, everybody, her name still be on books, FYI, when she leaves. But they'll say, like, she'll know everything that's going. And when you're working in those spaces, it's like sometimes there aren't clear pathways to getting something done. And you're looking for a person that can help you. And her name, if she's been in there, is often going to come up.
And it's interesting you mentioned this, Julia, because what I'm about to say is controversial. You may have a job where your duties are A, B, and C. I'm telling you, offer to do D. Consider offering to do D. People feel like, oh, they're going to take advantage of me. You're right. They may. I'm not saying it's foolproof. But I'm saying, in my experience, I have had more success. I still have been taken advantage of. Let's be very clear.
For sure.
You know, you have to set boundaries. That's a skill in itself. But when I've offered to do other things, now they're seeing a totally different skill set than they saw over here. And I'm looking even more diverse and more diverse.
And if you take a selfish role, you're increasing your skills yourself.
And that's what I was going to say. Well, you know, like the song goes, use me, but hey, I'm using you.
Correct. Right, exactly.
Because, like she said, your skills are growing.
Yes.
Your name is growing in those spaces. And people see that you're capable of so much more than you have been given. So it can be a win-win situation.
Absolutely. And I have been given another controversial thing. I've been given the role when I came into a position. They said, hey, Frankie, can you take notes? Okay. I don't like taking notes. Who likes taking notes?
Nobody, because you know I hate taking notes.
I can't take notes.
Me either. My notes be terrible.
I can't even read my writing.
And then, y'all, she made all of us take notes.
Yes.
On the team.
Because I know no one wants to. But I've been in a situation and they asked me to take notes. It was a community health planning event. I'm taking notes and I'm talking, right? I'm not quiet. So I take the laptop, right? Because they wanted me sitting in the back. And I said, oh, I need the table. Excuse me. Right? Now I'm at the table. Okay? The note taker is at the table. Okay? Because they wanted me in the back.
They wanted you to take notes to shut up and sit in the back of the room?
I have no idea. That's a very good question. But you can't shut me up. Okay? My mom knew that. You can't shut me up. I came out the womb crying, you know? But I sat at that table and I'm taking notes and I'm saying, oh, but I honestly think da-da-da-da-da. Well, what about this? I am conversing. Yeah, I'm taking notes, but I'm also talking. Who was invited to the meeting the next time? I was. I was. And I wasn't taking notes the next time. I'm not saying it's foolproof. I'm not. But if you were given menial tasks, you can make something of them. You really can. And it's 10 times better than coming in with an attitude in a space. It's 10 times better. That's emotional intelligence that we all have to learn. And it's also, if you feel like you're being disrespected, that's a conversation that you have with your supervisor or whatever means that your organization has, but not in that space. Not in that space.
So you go into the here and you're capitalizing on every opportunity that you're given. You're showing up in spaces that say, you say ABC, but I'm going to give you that and DEFG. And you're going to know my name, and everybody in that room is going to feel my presence and they're going to feel the absence of my presence too, right? And this allows you to move through the ranks.